and,
and,
year,
year,
salty,
salty,
ear,
ear.
My family goes to Cox's Bazaar every year.
My family goes to Cox's Bazaar every year.
salty,
Salty,
ball,
ball,
oil.
oil,
yesterday,
yesterday.
That ball was a gift for my kids.
That ball was gift. That ball was a gift for my kids. That ball, that ball was a gift for my kids. That ball was a gift for my kids. Yes, David was in the office yesterday.
yesterday,
He
in,
he was
in,
in the office now as well. He is. Yes, David was in the office yesterday. He is in the office now as well. Yes, David was in the office yesterday. He is in the office now as well. David was in the office yesterday. David was, yes, David was in the office yesterday. He's in the office now as well. How was your holiday, Deepu?
Deepu?
How was your holiday, Deepu?
I was at home yesterday. I was at home yesterday.
I was at home. I, I was at home yesterday. I was at home yesterday. I
I
watched
watched the match
too. I watched the match too.
I played cricket with my friends.
I played cricket with my friends. Last week.
How was your weekend?
How was how was your weekend? How was your weekend?
Yes, I visit my uncle every year.
Yes, I visit.
Yes, I visit my uncle every year.
Yes, I visit my uncle every year. Yes, I visit my uncle every year.
The weather is nice in August.
The weather is nice in August. The weather is nice in August.
The ball was too big for my son.
The ball was too big for my son. The ball was too big for my
The
son.
ball was too big for my son.
The ball was too big for my son. My my best friend was on holiday as well. My best friend my best friend was on holiday as well. My best friend was on holiday as well. My best friend was on holiday as well.
Me.
Me,
Fat.
fat,
Grandpa,
grandpa,
Wall.
wall.
my dad cooked on Sunday.
My dad cooked on Sunday. My dad cooked on Sunday.
I only listen to classical music.
I only listen to classical music. I only listen to classical music. Classical music.
I cleaned the bedroom wall.
I clean the bedroom wall. I clean the bedroom wall.
I painted my kitchen last Sunday.
I painted my kitchen last Sunday. David likes to listen that sad song. David likes to listen that sad song. David likes শুনতে পছন্দ করে না, পছন্দ করে। David likes that sad song. বাস।
I played music for my dog, Rocky. I played music for my dog, Rocky.
I played music for my dog Rocky.
I played music for my dog, Rocky.
I play music for my dog Rocky. I played. You watch that show too. You watch that show too. You watch that show too.
My husband painted our bedroom walls last weekend. I really like the new color. I also want to paint our living room wall.
Our kids like to write on the wall. To write on the wall. Our kids like to write on the wall. On walls. Our kids like to write on the walls.
family was very busy last weekend. My husband cleaned the garden, and I painted the bedrooms.
We
We
need
need to
to
paint
paint the
the bedroom.
bedroom.
My grandparents listened to classical music in their room on Sunday. My parents and I watched a movie in the living room. My grandparents listened to classical music in their room on Sunday. My parents and I watched a movie in the living room. I watched a lot of shows on Sunday. I watched a lot of shows on Sunday.
I watched a lot of shows on Sunday. I watched a lot of shows on Sunday. I watched a lot of shows on Sunday.
Wife.
My wife paints
Paints.
really well now, so she painted our walls yesterday. My wife my wife paints
Yesterday.
my wife paints really well now, so she painted our walls yesterday. Painted our walls yesterday. David likes sad song. David likes that. David likes that sad song.
I played music for my dog, Rocky.
I played music for my dog Rocky. I played music for my dog Rocky.
My cat was hungry, too.
My cat was hungry too.
I watched 12 movies.
I watched 12 movies. I watched 12 movies. My cats. 빛을 My cat was hungry too. My cat was hungry too. My cat My cat was hungry too. Sorry.
We ordered a big pizza for dinner.
We ordered a big pizza for dinner. We ordered a big pizza for dinner. I was walked. I was walked 7 kilometers yesterday. I was walked 7 kilometers yesterday. I walked 7 kilometers yesterday.
Deepu ordered dinner.
Deepu ordered dinner.
Nupur and her husband walked 10 kilometers in the park yesterday. They love to watch the birds there.
Ajay played tennis, so he was hungry.
Hungry. Ajay played tennis, so he was hungry. Ajay played tennis. Ajay played tennis, so he was hungry.
We watched that new movie last night at AJ's house. It was amazing. He ordered Italian food, too.
I listened to classical songs last night. I listened to classical songs last night. I was hungry, so my husband cooked for me. I was hungry, so my husband cooked for me.
She
worked near the lake with Rocky. She walked near the lake with Rocky. My wife cooked last night, but I also cook often. My wife cooked last night, but I also cook often. I watched 12 movies. My kids sleep 12 hours. My kids sleep 12 hours. My kids sleep for 12 hours. My cat was hungry too. My cat was hungry too. I walked 7 kilometers. I walked 7 kilometers yesterday. I walked 7 kilometers yesterday.
We watched that new movie last night at AJ's house. It was amazing. He ordered Italian food, too.
Nipur cleaned the house, so she was hungry.
Nupur cleaned the house, so she was hungry.
Our kids cleaned the fridge.
Our kids cleaned the fridge. Our kids clean the fridge.
We need to paint the bedroom.
We need
need
to
to
clean. We need to paint
Paint the bedroom.
bedroom. We need to paint the bedroom.
How was your trip?
How was your trip?
I am going to Cox's Bazaar this year.
I'm going to Cox's Bazaar this year.
I am going to Cox's Bazaar this year.
I'm going to Cox's Bazaar this year. I am going to Cox's Bazaar this year.
Yes, yesterday was Sunday.
Yes, yesterday was Sunday. Yes, yesterday was Sunday. Yes, yesterday was Sunday.
David likes that sad song.
David likes that sad song. David likes that sad song.
David likes that sad song. We ordered a big pizza for dinner.
We ordered a big pizza for dinner. We ordered a big pizza for dinner. I painted
Painted
my
My
kitchen
kitchen
last
last
Sunday.
Sunday.
I painted my kitchen last Sunday. I cleaned. I cleaned bedroom wall. Bedroom wall. I cleaned bedroom wall. I cleaned the bedroom wall. I
was
at home
home
too, as well.
as well.
I was at home as well. My husband cooked. My husband cooked last. My husband cooked last night. We always go on a
trip
in
in
August.
August.
We always go on a trip in August. We always go on a trip in August. We often listen to classical song. We often listen to classical song. Okay. Classical We often listen to classical music. I worked 7 kilometers. I walked 7 kilometers yesterday. I cleaned the bedroom wall. I cleaned the bedroom wall. We often listen to classical music. We often listen to classical music.
It was a long story.
It was a long story.
Oh, how was the movie, Ajay?
Oh, how was the movie, Joy? The story was great, but the movie was very long. I don't drink sweet coffee in the morning. I don't drink sweet coffee in the morning. I don't drink sweet coffee in the morning. The story was great, but the movie was very long. The story was great, but the movie was very long.
I went to the mall, too.
I went to the mall too.
Sent. 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 Sends.
Sands.
Sent. Huge. Huge.
I went to the movie theater last weekend.
I went
to
the movie theater Last
Last
weekend.
weekend.
I went to the movie theater last weekend. I went to the movie theater last weekend. I went to the movie theater last weekend.
She went to that new movie theater.
She went to that new movie theater. She went to that new movie theater. She went to that new movie theater.
That song was so romantic.
That song was so romantic.
Do we need to drink juice without sugar?
Do we need to drink juice without sugar? Do we need to drink juice without sugar? Do we need to drink juice without sugar? Do you need to drink juice without sugar? What?
Romantic.
Romantic. Do you need to drink juice without sugar?
Nupur, was the movie sad?
Nupur, was the movie sad? Yes, but it was very romantic too. Nupur, was the movie sad? Nupur, was the movie sad? Yes, but it was very romantic too. It was very romantic too, but it was very romantic too. Nupur, was the movie sad? Nupur, was the movie sad? Yes, but it was very romantic too.
That actor is in many movies.
That actor is in many movies. That actor is in many movies. Wow,
There
there are many people in the movie theater. It is so crowded here.
crowded.
Wow, there are many people in the movie theater. Wow, there are many people in the movie theater. It is so crowded here. Wow, there are many people in the movie theater. It's so crowded here.
Many people like that actress.
Many people like that actress. Many people like that actress.
He usually goes to the mall on Sunday.
He usually goes to the mall on Sunday. He usually goes to the mall on Sunday.
Nupur usually goes to the mall with me.
Nupur usually goes to the mall with me. Nupur usually goes to the mall with me. Nupur usually goes to the mall with me. Nupur usually goes to the mall with me.
I usually go
To that big
big
movie theater.
theater.
I usually go to that big movie theater. The story was The story was good.
Good.
Movie. The movie.
Movie.
The story was good.
Movie.
The story was good.
Of.
Of
The.
the movie. The story was good of the movie. The story of the movies. The story of the movie was good. The story of the movie was good. The story of the movie was good.
Good.
The story of the movie was good. The story of the movie. The story of the movie was good. The story of the movie was good. The story of the movie was good. Okay. Nineteen.
19.
My son is 19 years old, too.
My son is 19 years old too.
They were young.
They were young.
Where?
Where?
Well.
Well.
Sanchita and Rana were so cute.
Sanchita and Rana were so cute.
Were they old in the movie?
Were they old in the movie? Were they old? Were they old in the movie? No, they were 19. Were they old? Were they old in the movie? No, they were 19.
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather.
The evening was beautiful.
The
The
evening was beautiful.
He met her in the garden.
He met her in the garden.
He. Met. Her. The.
He met her. He met her in the garden. He met her in the garden.
The weather was beautiful.
The weather was beautiful.
Beautiful. I met my husband at a bus stop, too.
I met my husband at a bus stop too. I met my husband at a bus stop too. I met my husband at a bus stop too.
The heroine met the hero at a metro station,
Right? The heroine met the hero at the metro station, right? No, the heroine met the hero at the metro station, right? No, she met the hero at the bus stop. No, she met the hero at the bus stop.
The hero and heroine met that day.
The hero and the heroine met that day. That day.
They met in a cafe, right?
They met in a cafe, right? No, they met at a bus stop. They met in a cafe, right? They met in a cafe, right? No, they met at a bus stop. They met at a bus stop in the movie. They met at a bus stop in the movie.
They were young.
They were young. They were young.
Rana loved her, too.
Rana loved her too. The hero loved the heroine. It was so romantic. Romantic. The hero loved the heroine. The hero loved the heroine. It was so romantic.
He hated the student. He
hated the students. He hated the students.
Rice.
Lived.
The heroine's brother hated the hero, right?
The heroine's brother hated the hero, right? The heroine's brother hated the hero, right? No, her father hated Rana. The heroine's brother hated the hero, right? The heroine's brother hated the hero, right? No, her father hated Rana. Her father hated Rana. Okay. The heroine's brother hated the hero, right? No, her father hated Rana.
I hate sad movies too.
I hate sad movies too. I hate sad movies too. I hate sad movies too.
Why does she hate the movie?
Why?
Why? Why does she hate the movie?
Why does
Does
she
she
hate the movie? Why does she hate the movie? Why does she hate the movie?
I don't hate that actor.
Why does she hate the movie? I don't hate that actor. I don't hate that actor. I don't hate that actor.
The heroine's father hated Rana, right?
The heroine's father hated Rana, right? Yes, but she loved him. The heroine's father hated Rana, right? But yes, but she loved him.
The principal was angry.
The principal was angry. The principal was angry. Principal. Her father was the principal. My father
works.
Her father was the principal. My father works at a school too. Her father was the principal. My father works at the school too.
The principal was an old and handsome man.
The principal was an old and handsome man.
The principal was an old and handsome man.
Okay. The principal was an old and handsome man.
Is that movie 70 years old, too?
Is that movie 70 years old too? Is that movie 70 years old too? Is that movie 70 years old too? Is that movie 70 years old too? 70. And fat ball age 70.
Lived.
No, Rana was a musician.
No, Rana was a musician. No, Rana was a musician. The musician played the guitar well.
He was a great musician.
He was a great musician. Oh my God. He was a great musician. He was a great musician.
Rana worked at the school.
Rana worked
Worked.
at the school. Rana worked that school. Rana worked at the school. Rana worked at the school.
Cooked.
Cooked.
Loved.
Loved. The hero worked in a small restaurant.
He worked at a cafe, right?
He worked at a cafe, right? No, he worked at the school. No, he worked at the school. He worked at a cafe, right? No, he worked at the school.
The year was 1970.
The year was 1970. The year was 1917. The year was 1917.
He was a different man in 1970.
He was a different man in 1917. He was a different man in 1917. He was a different man in 1917.
The students lived at the school.
The students lived at the school. The students lived at the school.
Her dad lived in a flat near the school.
Her dad lived in a flat near the school. Her dad lived in a flat near the school. Her dad lived in a flat near the school.
Rana lived in Kolkata.
Right? Rana lived in Kolkata, right? No, he lived in Darjeeling. Rana lived in Kolkata, right? No, he lived in Darjeeling.
The other teachers don't like Rana.
The other teachers don't like Rana. The other teachers don't like Rana.
The other heroines were beautiful too.
The other heroines are beautiful too. The other heroines are beautiful too. The other heroines are beautiful too.
They hated the other subjects.
They hated the other
subjects. They hated the other subjects.
They hated the other subject. They hated that. They hated the other subjects.
Rana worked at the school.
Rana worked at the school. Rana worked at the school.
The movie ended late.
The movie ended late. The movie ended late. The movie ended late. The movie ended at 11 p.m. I was so tired. The movie ended the movie ended at 11 p.m. The movie ended at 11 p.m. So I was so tired. The movie ended at 11 p.m. So I was tired. So tired.
The story never ended.
The story never ended. The story never ended.
They all danced together.
They all danced together. They all danced together.
Walked. Placed. Played.
Everyone danced together, and the music was great.
Music.
Everyone danced together, and the music was great.
The students like music.
The students like music. The students liked music.
I liked the songs, but the movie was sad.
I liked the song, but the movie was sad. I liked the song, but the movie was sad. I liked the song, but the movie was sad.
How was the movie, Nipur?
How was the movie, Nupur? Oh, I liked it. Everyone danced really well. How was the movie, Nupur? How was the movie, Nupur? Oh, I liked it. Everyone danced really well.
Sanchital lived there then. There. Then. Sanchita lived there then.
Sanchita lived. Sanchita lived there then. Sanchita lived there then.
Then. There. Lived.
Sanchita lived there then. Sanchita lived there then. Sanchita lived there then.
They were students then.
They were students then. They were students then. They were students then. They were.
They
were
were
students then.
They were.
How was the movie yesterday?
How was the movie yesterday? I liked it because the hero danced well. How was the movie yesterday? How was the movie yesterday? I liked it because the hero danced well.
They were young then, but they are old now.
They were young then, but they are old now. They were young then. They were young then, but they are old now. They were young then, but they are old now. They are old now. They were young then. They were young then, but they are old now.
The movie was from 1990.
The movie was from 1990. That actor was popular in 1990. That actor was popular in 1990. The actor was popular in 1990. I was 8 years old in 1990. 1990. I was 8 years old in 1990.
Lived.
lived.
Rana worked at the school.
Rana worked at the school. The story of the movie was good. The story of the movie was good.
They were young.
They were young. They were young.
He worked there before 1970.
He worked there. He worked there before 1970. He worked there.
Before.
He worked there before 1970.
There.
He worked there. He worked there before 1970. He worked there before 1970. The musician played the guitar well. Guitar. The heroine's father worked at the school, right? Oh, yes. I love Chinese. Yes, and the hero worked there too. The heroine's father worked at the school, right? Yes, and the hero worked there too. We really liked this movie. It was awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, how was the movie, Ajay?
Oh, how was the movie, Ajay? The story was great, but the movie was very long. The story was great, but the movie was very long. The weather was beautiful and sunny that day.
Sunny.
Sunny that day.
Were they old in the movie?
Were they old in the movie? No, they were 19. Were they old? Were they old in the movie? No, they were 19. Were they old? Were they old in the movie? Were they old in the movie? No, they were 19. Her father was the principal. My father works at the school too. Her father was a principal. My father works at the school too. Her father was a principal and my father works at the school too. Okay.
Story. 12. Fact.
Ant.
I like many songs from that movie.
I like many songs from that movie.
Money. Many.
I like many songs. I like many songs from that movie. I like many songs from that movie. I liked many songs from that movie.
Many people like that actress.
Many people like that actress. Many people like that actress. The story of the movie was good.
My family usually goes to the movie theater every Friday. This week, we went there on Saturday, and we watched a romantic movie.
My family usually goes to movie theater every Friday. My family usually goes to the movie theater every Friday. This week we went there on Sunday. This week we went there on Saturday and we watched a romantic movie. My family usually goes to a movie theater on Friday. This week we went there on Saturday and we watched a romantic movie. Okay. My family usually goes to the movie theater on Friday. This week we went there on Saturday and we watched a romantic movie. Many people like that actress. Yes. Many people like I usually go that big movie theater. I usually go that big movie theater. I usually go to. We can story of this movie online. We can read the story. We can read the story of this movie online. We can read the story of this. We can read the story of this movie online. We can read the story of this movie online. You can read the story of this movie online. You can read the story of this movie online. Okay. The story was awesome. You can read the story of this movie online. Okay. I like to watch romantic movies at home. I like to watch romantic movies at home.
I usually go to that big movie theater.
I usually go to that big movie theater. I usually go to that big movie theater.
That actor is in many movies.
That actor is in many movies. That actor is in many movies.
Deepu went to the movie theater yesterday. Deepu went to the movie theater yesterday. Went.
Deepu went to the movie theater yesterday. Deepu went to the movie theater yesterday.
You don't like romantic music, right?
You don't like
romantic music, right? You don't like romantic music, right?
You don't like
romantic music, right?
music. You don't like to music, right? You don't like romantic music. Okay, our
You don't like romantic music,
romantic.
right?
Okay.
You don't like romantic music, right?
You don't like romantic music, right? Okay.
Scent.
Sand. Nupur went to the movie theater last weekend. She goes there every week. Okay. Nupur went to the movie theater last weekend. She goes there every week. Nupur went to the movie theater last weekend. She goes there every week.
Huge.
Huge. I usually go to that big movie theater.
You don't like romantic music,
Romantic. You don't like romantic music, right? You don't like romantic music, right?
Van.
Wall.
19.
Story. Dan.
It was a beautiful evening.
It was a beautiful evening.
They were 19 years old, right?
They
were 19 years old, right? Word.
They were 19 years old, right? They were 19 years old, right? They were 19 years old, right?
The heroine was 19 years old.
The heroine was 19 years old. The heroine was 19 years old.
They were so happy together.
They were so happy together. They were so happy together. They were so happy together.
Oh, I met my wife at a movie theater.
Oh, I met my wife at a movie theater. Oh, I met my wife at a movie theater. Oh, I met my wife at a movie theater. Oh, I met my wife at a movie theater.
I met my husband at a bus stop, too.
I met my husband at a bus stop too. I met my husband at a bus stop too. Oh, I met my wife at the movie theater. I met my wife at a movie theater. I met my wife at a movie theater. Oh, I met my wife at a movie theater.
Where?
They met where? They met behind a bus. They met BHI and behind a bus. They met behind. They met behind a bus.
The hero and heroine were only 19 years old, but the actors were older.
Were older.
Older.
The hero and heroine are only 19 years old, but the actors are older. Hero and heroine are happy because they because the weather was so beautiful. The weather was so beautiful.
Well.
The weather was beautiful.
Beautiful. The weather was beautiful.
Her father was angry because they met.
Her father was angry because they met. Her father was angry because they met. She met with her in the garden. He met her in the garden. He met they met outside their they met outside their college, outside her college. They met outside her college. They met outside her college. He met her in the garden. He met her in the garden. Okay.
Neighborhood.
Principal. Yesterday.
Ball.
She loved Rana, but her dad hated him.
She loved Rana, but her dad hated him. She loved Rana, but her dad hated him.
My grandpa is also 70 years old.
My grandpa is also 70 years old. My grandpa is also 70 years old. Okay.
He hated the students.
He hated the students. He hated the students. Shonchita's 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 father hated Shonchita's father hated music. Hated music. Shonchita's father hated music.
Rana loved her, too.
Rana loved her too.
Loved.
Loved. Rana loved her too. I hated movie too. I hated sad movie too. I hate
Rice.
My son hates romantic songs.
My son hates romantic song. My son hates romantic song. Lived.
Him.
Both actors are very famous. The principal is the villain, but I don't hate him because he's a good actor. Both actors are very famous. Both actors are very famous. The principal is the villain, but I don't hate him because he's a good actor. Okay. Both actors are very famous. The principal is a villain. Both actors are very famous. The principal is the villain, but I don't hate him because he is a good actor. Okay. My wife
hates
that
that
movie. My wife hates that movie. Their school is not new. It is 70 years old. The heroine's dad was 70 years old. The heroine's dad was 70 years old.
He hated games as he hated games as well. Painted. Hated.
He hated games as well. He hated games as well. He hated games as well.
The principal's daughter loved Rana.
The principal's daughter loved Rana. The principal's daughter loved the principal's daughter loved Rana. Principal Rana loves his girlfriend now, and he loved her before. Rana loves his girlfriend now. Rana loves his girlfriend now, and he loved her before. Rana loves his girlfriend now, and he loved her before. I hate sad movies too. I hate sad movies too. I hate sad movies too.
The musician played the violin well.
The musician played the violin well.
The year was 1970.
The year was 1970.
Rana lived in their neighborhood, right?
Rana lived in their neighborhood, right? Rana lived their neighborhood. Rana lived in their neighborhood, right?
They hated the other subjects.
They hated the other subjects.
Rana worked at the school.
Rana
worked.
Rana worked at the school. Those three students work with him. Students work with him. Those three students work with him. Those three students worked with him.
The other students were Rana's friends.
The other students were Rana's friends. The other students were Rana's friends.
Other.
The other students were Rana's friends. Rana lived their neighborhood. Right? Rana lived in their neighborhood, right?
Two actors were amazing, but the other actors were okay. The younger actors were boring.
Two actors were amazing. But the other actors were okay. The younger actors were boring. Okay. Two actors were amazing and the other actors were okay. The younger actors were boring. Okay. Two actors was amazing. Other actors and two actors are amazing, but the other actors are okay, and the younger Actors were boring. The musician played some sad songs. He was a great musician. He was a great musician.
Is her father a musician?
Is her father a musician? Is her father a musician? Is her father a musician? Many students worked at a cafe. Many students worked at a cafe.
Cooked.
He worked there before 1970.
He worked there before 1970.
Loved. In 1970,
the hero lived in Darjeeling, and my friend lives there now. In 1970, the hero lived in Darjeeling, and my friend lives there now. Okay. The 1970, the hero lived in Darjeeling, and my friend lives there now. Okay. Those students, those students work with him. Those students work with him. Those three students. Sorry.
That movie ended after 3 hours.
That movie ended after 3 hours. That movie ended after 3 hours. That movie ended after 3 hours. Okay. That movie ended after 3 hours.
I liked the songs, but the movie was sad.
I like the song. But the movie was sad. I like the songs. I liked the song. The movie was sad.
The boys liked those girls.
The boys liked those girls. The boys liked those girls.
They danced outside the college.
They danced outside the college. They danced outside the college. I like the songs, but the movie was sad. the movie was sad. I liked the songs, but the movie was sad.
The movie ended late.
The movie ended late. They were student then. They were student then. They were students then.
How old were you in 1990?
How old were you in 1990? How old were you?
The hero danced with the heroine.
The hero danced with the heroine.
The movie was from 1990. 1990.
The movie was from the movie was from 1990.
Walked.
The movie ended with a beautiful song. All the students danced with their teacher at a cafe.
The movie ended with a beautiful song. The movie ended with a beautiful song. All the students danced with the teachers at a cafe. The movie ended a beautiful song. All the students danced with the teachers at a cafe. Okay. The movie ended with the beautiful songs. All the students danced with the teachers at a cafe.
Placed.
Sanchita lived there then.
Sanchita lived there then. Sanchita lived there then. Sanchita lived there. Sanchita lived there then. Sanchita lived there then. The movie ended. The movie ended and I was sad. Watch. I liked that actor then and I like him now as well. I liked that actor then. I liked that actor then and I like him now as well. I like him now as well. I liked that actor then and I like them. I like him now as well. I like that actor then and I like him now as well. In 1990, he was a teacher at the school. They was students then. They were students then. They were the movie ended and I was sad. They were students then.
Movie.
I was sad. I usually go to that big movie theater. They were students then. They were students then.
You don't like romantic music,
you
right?
You don't like romantic. Romantic. Romantic music, right? I hate sad movies too. I hate sad movies too. He was meet. He met her. He met her. He met her in the garden. He met her in the garden. দেখা হয়েছিল her. Okay, he met her in the garden. Okay. The year was 1970. They met her outside. They met outside her college. Okay. Outside her college. They met outside her college. The story was different.
He worked there before 1970. He worked there before 1970.
He worked there before 1970.
Is
that movie is that movie yours? Is that movie 70 years
7
old?
year old.
2.
2.
The heroine's father hated Rana.
Hated. The heroine's father hated Rana. Okay. Everyone always time when you will come live again next. Okay, no problem.